Hey guys, it's Gwynaire here again from Defy Reality Entertainment, and today I am actually in Visionaire. I have been doing a lot of Blender work. I've been doing a bit of Photoshop work as well, and now that Photoshop work has led me to adding some new images into the Visionaire Studio 5 engine. Forgot the name of my own game engine just then. So yeah, it's quite cool when I get a load of new images that I can actually put into the game. There's more to explore. It kind of just builds everything up, and it's just really cool. So I am going to add some hallway images into the engine, and I'll show you how it's done. So I haven't really been doing much work in the way of actually I'll delete that one. In the way of sort of Visionaire stuff recently. Now and again I've just sort of been adding animations and stuff like that. But I'm hoping sort of maybe towards the end of July I'll probably be going back into the engine and doing quite a lot of engine work, and that's actually going to involve adding some like water animations and stuff like that, finishing touches to certain scenes as well. So that's going to be quite cool, as well as puzzle elements and stuff like that. So I have added my first image here, and I'm going to add my other image in here. I just need to make sure I'm adding the right ones. Okay. Oh, my bad. Okay, so what's interesting about these two images is that usually, and I've explored this before in a couple of other videos I've done, there's another Visionaire devlog that I did, I think it's back in January or February, but basically you usually have 4 points, so you have an A, a B, C and a D that you can look at, sort of 4 different points in one position. This one only has 2. The main reason I do that is because, and you'll see in a minute, is that there's 2 walls either side of the player. So if you turned right, you'll just see a wall. I find it a bit pointless, and the game Riven did this quite well, where in certain positions you could just turn a whole 180 degrees around. So when you click right or click left, you actually turn 180 degrees, and that's exactly what's happening here. So what I'm going to do, I'm now going to set up the left and rights to be in those positions, to go back to the C instead of the B, or go to a C. So you've got 1A and 1C here. So this is cool because I've actually copied this. The great thing is when I'm adding new images, I can actually take the templates of nodes from other parts of the game and just sort of replace the images, and then it automatically changes because it's already set to B, it's already set to D, and so forth. This one here is already set to C, which is interesting. I think this is maybe a 3-point turn, so sometimes you might have A, B, C, and then straight back to A, because there might be a wall on the left side. So I think that's what's happening here. I'm assuming so. I think that's what's happening. I did a little while ago just sort of change the names of them, so I don't know. Okay, so that's set. So if I look at the right, I think even here, yeah, it's set to a left 180 cursor. So my cursors in Neyyah, they are either 90 degree left or 180 degree left, and so forth on the right. And even the forwards now have a slight sort of angle to them, which is quite cool. So if I go here, you can see here that now, because the image has been deleted, it's empty, it needs to be replaced. So to save time here, I'm actually going to go to this one here, copy, put it in place in here for now, for our right, and you can see here these are the different transition speeds as well. So we have speed, neutral, relax, and disabled. So these react differently depending on what transition speed you have set in the game. So yeah, it actually works really well. That's the one I needed anyway, so delete those. Fantastic. Now we just need to change this one because it needs to be a right 180. And now I need to do the same for this. So this turn here needs to be to the 1A. So we take that and we paste it. Now when I go to this one here with the transitions enabled as false, that means the transitions are basically disabled, I can go immediately show scene instead of the fade scene, because the other ones have the fade effect. This one doesn't. And I'll show you in a minute what happens to the different transitions as well. So that's left, that's right, enters. I think that's already set. That's great. So yeah, it must have been a 3-point turn. There you go. So this goes straight behind or in front. And it's really nice because the turn as well, the actual transition, works really nicely on these kind of turns as well. There's no particular point of reference on the side, which can cause a bit of a kind of like a clip sometimes. There are ways to kind of try and sort of rectify that and make it more smooth, which I'll also be working on as part of the engine work, is re-rendering certain scenes so they actually work better within the engine. So if I go to my options here and I turn from neutral to speed, we'll have a quicker turn. Or go to relax, and it's a much smoother, well, a slower turn. Or we take them off completely, and it just snaps to the image. Different ways of moving around Neyyah. So now we've added that, we're going to be going into like a forward and a back. Well, two forwards technically. We're going to be adding some of the different transitions here. So we need a 2A and a 2C. This is great because it's already set. All we need to do now is actually replace the images. So we can go to 2A. And 2C. And if we go from 1A to 2A, oh, what's going on there? We need to actually make that happen. So this is set to one of the other positions of the game, which I copied it from. We need to go to here, 2A, and just copy into here. Fantastic. You might hear a bit of whirring on the microphone, that's just the computers. But there'll be some background music, hopefully, sort of draining that out. So 2C to 1C. I'm actually just going to paste that one because it's going to save us a bit of time jumping to the right image. So I'm going to 1C. There you go. Brilliant. Let's test that out. There we are. Fantastic. And another thing with the angles as well. So you can see here there's a little sort of staircase going down, a small little flight of stairs. The camera angle is quite similar there, but it tilts down when you move forward because it's the motion of like you're going to be moving down. And if I kept the camera straight and then just did like a down button to move down, it's just pointless. Sometimes with stairs and everything like that, I kind of angled the camera so that it looks like you can move down. You're going to be moving down in that scene. Oh, I've ended up in a place I wasn't supposed to go to. Ah. So that's one of the annoying things that can happen if you don't put the images in the right place, or the hotspots targeted to the right place. So now we're going to go to 3A. And 3C. It's quite a easy process, really, because it's just changing some of the targeted areas. So now instead of 1C, we're going to go to 2C on this one, because we're on the 3, the third node of this scene. And that's what I love about these games. It's almost like, I don't know, it's the charm. I love the charm of these sort of point and click navigation, first person style games. There's something about it. Obviously you can incorporate more realistic graphics into it as well, with much higher fidelity, better shadows, better ray tracing in general, to be honest, with pre-rendered graphics. So that's one of the other benefits of it too. So now, I'm just going to copy that and make that 3A. Well, yeah, it's part of the game, in my opinion. That's what made Myst and Riven so awesome, was that point and click system. And I think if you take that away, it just becomes another real-time game. It loses something. It loses part of its soul. Lovely. That's great. This will actually go outside. Eventually you'll be able to click on this door and it will open up. Actually, I'm just going to quickly show you something. I'm in a different part of the game here, but I'll move over here. Eventually this will actually slide up, and when you click on that, at the moment I believe it just goes straight through. Or it doesn't. I haven't set that correctly. It's a bit weird. Oh yeah. That's cool. I might actually do that now quickly. I think I was in the process of doing that. Actually, I'm just curious. Oh, okay. So I'm going to take one of our go forwards. So that's a great thing again about this kind of template, is I can just go into where I need to be, copy something that is going to be similar, and just paste it. Oh, that didn't work. Could be because I pasted the wrong thing. Yeah, I need to paste the left click. So that goes into here, and then into here, to the door, paste, left click, and here we are. I need to go to the right place. Okay. Just paste that scene. Into here. And we're going to go into 1A. So what I did there is just pasted the other scene, because it's going to take me ages trying to get to the right scene. Just makes things a lot easier. Obviously, to find different scenes in the game, like I've done here, I can just search it, because there are a lot of scenes in Neyyah. A lot. And it's very important to keep things organized as well in a game like this, and being able to easily get to places. I mean, in my head I've got it all visually planned anyway, so I kind of think, oh yeah, that place, that scene needs to go to that scene because it leads there, so I just need to make sure I've typed it nicely. I've got long titles. I don't care about long titles, as long as I know that the particular scene is in that title, I'm all good. Okay, so now, of course there's no animation at the moment, but if I click, we go inside. And again, being careful not to share too much. But that's basically what's happening at the moment. I've got to be careful, but I still want to be able to share kind of the process of what I'm currently doing, or something that's new in the game development. So I'll try and do it subtly. There are other images that I'll be adding to the scene, but I'm not going to do those today. I'm probably actually going to do maybe just to the end of this corridor, to be honest. Keep it sweet, short and sweet. Okay, now we're on 4A. 4A. Oh, already at the end of the corridor. So again, this is I'm just showing you an example here of what I'm doing, just adding the images in. But again, I don't want to add. I don't want to share too much. I want to keep things a surprise for you guys as well. But it gives you a nice little insight into the world of Visionaire. And like I said, there's a lot of other things happening in Visionaire soon. I'm going to be adding water, and that's a whole development pipeline of itself. Actually, it's going to be quite a cool video to do for YouTube, actually, because it involves water, scrolls, water effects software, which actually adds the ripple, and then being able to incorporate those frames into the Visionaire, and how I actually take the water from the render as well, and using Photoshop. So that's going to be really cool. I'm looking forward to getting into that. 4A. Oh yes. Paste that into here. There we are. I think the 4C is done, but I'll just check. Yep, it's all done. Okay, so we've done up to 4. So we have 4 positions: 1, 2, 3, and 4. Fantastic. Now that's another example of the angle. So you're looking down, there's a small little flight of stairs, you move forward straight, and then there's the stairs here, so when I go forward I'm actually looking up. So that's really cool. And then when I go over here into the small little flight of stairs there, I've just sort of kept the camera angle the same, because there's not much point in looking up. It's a very small flight of stairs, but you can see it's clear right there. With journey mode, it's already enabled, because at the moment I've set it to default within the game, so when you do play it, it will be set. I'm not too sure if I'll be having it as a default setting or not, but here would be a cool example of like a little journey mode where you can just sort of climb up and then maybe climb down, and especially up here, the whole animation of actually moving up the stairs. So that's basically what journey mode does, and that's in a few of the other devlogs that I've done before as well. So yeah guys, like, subscribe, comment, and be in tune, stay in tune for some more devlog videos coming your way. Again, I want to do some more devlogs in Visionaire, and show you what's sort of going on, the other things that are going on within the engine. So stay tuned, like, subscribe, comment, wishlist Neyyah on Steam, and I look forward to sharing the world of Neyyah with you upon release. There's a long way to go, but it's coming along really well. So thanks guys, and I'll catch you in the next devlog. Bye!